Hi, I'm Karen Reyburn. I'm the Managing Director of The Profitable Firm, and we're a creative agency that works exclusively with accountants. I wanted to come to world-class communication because I knew that my presenting could be better. I'm very comfortable on the stage, especially if I know my topic. It just flows. And I think I had in my mind that I was a pretty good speaker. The more you begin to look at what others are doing and what's possible in your business, you think the best business owners and the best speakers and the best entrepreneurs are always looking to be better. So I wanted to stretch myself. I wanted to go to an event that would push me to be better, and mostly just to help my mental attitude to be more open to change and more open to suggestion of how I could do better. I think the greatest benefit from being on the course is the decisions that I've taken in my business as a result. I regularly am asked to speak, so I do have 4 or 5 speaking engagements over the next 6 months. I have additional ones next year, and I'm confident that some of those are resulting from the more speaking that I do. One of the decisions I made was to speak to an audience that's wildly different from the normal audience I'm used to speaking to. I have spoken to accountants and accounting firms and those working with accountants for 5 years, but this was an opportunity to stretch myself. And not only did I speak to an entirely different audience, I also did it without a single slide. And that is the first time I have ever done that. And I knew that I could do it because I knew it was possible, and I wanted to push myself, not just on the topic that I spoke on, but the things that I'm doing, like writing a book and recording more video and doing Facebook Live and so many other elements that I would not have pushed myself to do. So whether you get asked to speak or you already have speaking engagements, those speaking engagements will be better. I'm actually more excited about every speaking opportunity I do, from webinar to live event, because I have a better approach to each of those events. I had some concerns about being pushed into something I wasn't ready for, and that didn't happen. If you want to be a better communicator, not simply in speaking engagements or being on a big stage in front of people, but to share more clearly and concisely who you are, what your story is, what you do, who you talk to, then this will help you do it. I think it's really important to remember that when you do an event like this, it's not like one day you're the shy retiring flower and you don't want to speak, and the next day you're suddenly speaking in front of thousands of people. It's challenging yourself with something new and taking just another little step and then further steps. So if someone was to ask me if I felt that world-class communication was value for money, the funny thing is I genuinely cannot remember off the top of my head how much it was. And I think that's a really good thing. If you're gonna go, be all in. That's what I would say. This is not the kind of course that you just kind of sign up for on a lark and see how it goes. You're gonna get the most out of it when you put your whole self in, and even if you have some fears, even if you have some challenges, even if you're trembling a little at some of the things that you feel you might have to do, those things are good because they're gonna push you to actually get the most out of it. So that's what I encourage you to do.